Hello lovely people of YouTube, how are you today? Today we are going to do these cherry buttons. I have not done them on a shirt, but yes, of course you can. I am going to show them to you stitched on this fabric, stretched over this bamboo pony hoop, and we are going to use a lot of stuff from pony today. So without further ado, let's get into it and create beauty with pony. So for this particular project, I'm going to use these three colors from our embroidery floss kit. As we have used this many times before, this has 18 colors and 2 strands of each color, so total 36 colors. And this covers almost all my projects. So let's get 3 colors. Now the colors I've chosen are C096. This is a beautiful red. Then this is a darker sage green, which is C041, and this is a leafy green, which is C038. Along with this, I'm going to use pony black needle, these are sharps needle, and I am also going to use the needle threader and the pony scissors. I also have 4 buttons here. 3 are here and 1 I've kept here, and I know we are not making this on a shirt, but I wanted to show you how we can make these pretty cherry buttons. So we are going to do on this particular fabric stretched on this hoop. So let's get started. To start with, I'm going to get thread from each of these and I'm going to thread it into 3 needles, so I have everything ready. So let me do that quickly and come back and show you how we can proceed. So to start with, I have taken 3 strands of this lighter green shade into this needle, and I've kept this button so that we have a kind of a plus sign with this holes which are in the button. So I have 1 hole at the top, 1 at the bottom, and each at the left and right side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my needle out from this hole from behind, and then I'm going to place it in this left side. I'm going to do this one more time. So taking my needle out in this hole and putting it in here. Then once again I'm going to take my needle out from the top, and this time I'm going to place it in the bottom. Once again I'm going to repeat this. So taking it out from the top, placing it in at the bottom. Now at this stage I'm going to tie this off and start with the red thread. Now in this red needle I've taken all 6 strands of the embroidery floss. I'm going to tie a knot at one end. We have done a full tutorial on how to do a French knot. We are going to use that French knot to make a cherry in these 2 holes of the button. So with the red thread, I'm going to take this out from this left button first. While holding this tightly, I'm going to wind the thread on the needle twice and towards me and place the needle inside the same hole that we came up through. And while doing this, I'm going to keep the tension in this embroidery floss at this end very steady. As you pull this through, a beautiful knot will appear, which will look exactly like a cherry. We'll do it once again at this bottom hole of the button, and if you love the size, I've wound it thrice and not twice. So 1, 2 and 3, and I've kept it a little bit loose so that the needle can go down very easily, but I am going to hold this thread at all times. That's it. This is our second cherry. Now I'm going to take the third color, that is this darker green. Once again, there are 3 strands of this green inside this needle. I have just placed a tiny knot at one end of this thread. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out from the top hole here and I'm going to place it at this right side. So this will act as a leaf. I'm going to do that once again. And I'm going to tie it at the back, and this is our first cherry shaped button. Let's do a few more so we'll know how it looks. let's do the second button in a very similar way. First, I am going to take my needle out and place it in the top hole here with the lighter green shade. I have 3 strands of this shade in my needle. First, I'm going to place it at the left side hole, and I'm going to repeat this once. Next, I am going to once again take the needle out from the top and place it this time at the bottom hole. I am going to repeat this and then tie it off. To make our 2 cherries, I am going to first take the needle out from the left side hole. I'm going to do the French knot, winding it 3 times and towards me and putting it back in the same place while keeping this tension in this side of the floss very steady. This is our first cherry. Then take the needle out from the bottom and repeat the procedure. You can wind it twice or thrice based on your liking of the size of the cherry and place it in through the same hole. This is our second cherry, and once again tie this off at the back. Lastly, let's take the darker green. I have 3 strands of this in my needle. Let's place a knot at the back, and once again let's come out at the top and go this time at the right side, going in at the right side and tie it off. It's as simple as that. And here is how the final buttons look. I hope you stitch this cherry buttons on your shirts. Don't forget to send us the pictures, send us your creations, see if you can do anything else with the buttons, maybe a mushroom. The possibilities are endless. Like, share and subscribe to our channel. Press the bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And that's it for today. Bye bye.